Good morning, everyone. It's Paradise Jackson, your cyber socialite, and I am here this fine early morning, uncombed and unkempt, because I'm painting, and I am working on a pair of shoes, and I've never worked on shoes before. I woke up, I couldn't go back to sleep, and I remembered I have a pair of hot pink platforms that I wore once, about 2 years ago, and I haven't worn them since, and they're just sitting in my closet, and I don't want my closet to turn into a graveyard. So what I'm going to do is start working on these babies. I've actually started working on them already, so we're going to get right into it. This is the one side, the right side of the pair of darlings I'm going to be playing with, and I'm not nervous. I mean, the worst that'll happen is they'll be fabulous, and I'm going to wear them. The best that'll happen is, well, sky's the limit, right? So, here's our shoe. She's naked. She is pink. Nothing's going on except for all this rich color. And usually that's good enough in and of itself. But again, since I can't find a reason to wear you just because of your color, I'm going to jazz it up. I love jazzing things up. And see what else we can do to her. Them, because they're twins, they come in twos. I've already started painting, like I said. The first thing that I've done is added 2 layers of straight glitter to the first shoe. See, that's a marker. I marked the inside of the shoe. I don't even know how or why. Can I blame that on Juju? We'll do that. Juju's my little baby boy. He's not a baby, but he's my baby. Okay, so we've put 2 layers of dark glitter on this shoe, and I used the classic tip paintbrush to do that, even though the glitter actually came from a spray bottle because, well, that's what it came from. But we're using a brush. Pour your spray into a jar lid. Recycle. Use baby food jars. They're perfect for painting. And use a really thick, fat brush tip. And take it from there. And remember to keep your strokes even. You don't want any brush strokes on the shoe. There's no paint base to this. It's straight glitter. And at this point, it just looks like I'm making the shoe look a lot more hoochie, right? Because pink is crazy in and of itself. But now I'm adding glitter to it. Well, you know, what else? What else can say nightlife but glitter? But no, what we're actually going to do, now that this one's done, we're going to let her dry. It's very even. Good morning, Juju.
Morning.
Bye, Juge.
Bye.
You've been fired. Give me a kiss.
I'm not been fired.
Yes, you've been fired.
No, I'm not.
Juju's here. And Juju's not getting on camera today. No. All right, go watch Sprout for 2 minutes to me, and then I'll call you back, okay?
That's not Sprout.
Go on.
That's
What is it if it's not Sprout?
this.
It's this? Fabulous. Nothing like watching a little bit of this in the morning. So we're going to paint the second shoe as well. I'm a mom, so my takes are cut with my children, who in turn love being superstars themselves. So as I'm painting the glitter on, keeping the brush nice and wet, so that it doesn't clump up or decide to not give. Keeping in mind that I do not want the actual platform of the shoe to be painted. You're going to try to avoid that. And the good thing is if you actually touch it with the paint, at this point it's so wet you could just rub it off with your thumb. I'm trying to get as close to the sole as possible, but it's not a big deal, because what we're doing to the shoes is we're going to play with hemp. I am all about hemp and gardening and nature and my plants and soil and the land, and I love working with hemp. I have hemp all over my house. I use it for a bunch of different things, but now we're going to use it for fashion. I'm going to use hemp rope. There's no give. There's no elasticity. What you see is what you get. It's a very honest thing right here going on. And when we're done painting, I'm going to hemp this bad boy up. I have an idea in my mind. I see a swirl going on. I don't even know how to explain the swirl to you. But word on the street is that artists do not have to explain anything. if they choose not to. So I may actually pull that card on you right now and not try to explain my vision, and hope that you understand it and hope that it translates once this is all said and done. Now I've got some paint on the heel of this, yeah, right here. And as you can see, I've also got some glitter paint on this thing right here. That easy, and now it's gone. Okay, she's starting to look really, really good. Now, see how the glitter hits the light, and it's really cool effect. I like that. And you can still see that it's pink. We're not losing any of the color. So I'm off. I'm going to be using my 100% tacky, I think it's called. It's a very, very strong glue. Now, my glue brand of choice is usually the EP 6000. There's a 9000. It's a really big number, and it's EP. But I'm trying this tacky thing. I've used it before for gems. Works pretty well. We're not even working with gems anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. The hemp on the felt should stick really well with this glue. Just going to keep painting. I'm going to put a second layer of this glitter onto this shoe, and while I'm letting this one dry, I shall start playing with the hemp on the other shoe. So if you want to see the after to this, before and during, I don't think I'm going to do another YouTube just to show the after of my shoe. You can catch it on Instagram. You'll get before and after pics on my Instagram. And my Instagram is Paradise Jackson, PARADICEJACKSON. And in the weird event that there's some other Paradise Jackson in this world, my username is Dicey, D-I-C-E-Y. So as I'm here being the shoe doctor, go check me out on Instagram. You'll see all my nature photos, all my photos on the lake, all the animal and flower pictures that I take. I'm really into photography, my photography, taking my own pictures. Very amateur, just snapshot with the smartphone. But I love the moments that I get to capture. So again, Paradise Jackson on Instagram. Look me up. It's Dicey. And you'll see the shoe. Hopefully you'll see the shoe tonight, but you'll probably see the shoe within the next couple of days. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys this morning. We don't get to do the calm side of Dicey too often. You have a great day. Namaste. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Ciao, darlings.